All right, very good. So, you guys, is my big old face showing? Yes, it is. Okay, so again, with this type of workout, we're gonna go from shoulders, arms, back, chest, core, hip flexors, glutes, hamstrings, or thighs, calves, and then our ankles. So we're gonna be at least trying to do one exercise of each. So we'll start off with the light ones. Okay. So as far as for our shoulders, what we're gonna be doing is if you guys could grab some dumbbells here, I have some 5-pound dumbbells. What I'm gonna be doing is just pretty much, I just need one actually, because the other one's gonna interfere. This is called shoulder rotation. So it's almost like a book opener with your arms. So I'm gonna start off here on my side and I'm just gonna open. Okay, so my elbow stays next to my body. Okay, I'm just rotating pretty much my forearm in and out. Same with 12 of these. And again, this is, let's say, pretty light. All right, switch sides. All right, very good. Okay, another one we're gonna do, we're here in this motion. Maybe Kathleen, you've done this, or people, some of you folks that have had shoulder injuries. So this one we're gonna go here. We're just gonna drop up. Okay. So pretty much what we're doing is just going here. And yeah, if you have to maintain that shoulder up. Again, these here, we just want to have lightweight. Recover, rest that, and with our other arm here. Now. It's kind of tricky because that elbow does come up as you're bringing that forearm or that wrist down. All right, good. All right. And then also, just a little comment. When you are working out a body part, if you can sit down and still work out that body part, I recommend you kind of just focus on that area. So if you could sit down and just do this movement, you don't have to worry so much about your posture. You just have to worry about being upright and turning. Or, you know, if we're doing shoulder press, you can do shoulder press being sitting down. Because sometimes what people do with shoulder press, they'll arch their back and they'll start doing this, or they're here. So you want to have that core tight, upright, and press. So just keep that in mind. So you're not focusing in another area of your body when you're trying to work out your arms or your shoulders. So, all right, very good. So we usually start off with some easy ones. So that was our shoulders. Now we're gonna do some chest compressions. So again, I'm gonna sit down. We're just gonna push our hands with each other and relax. Again, push. Hold for about 5 seconds. Relax. We'll continue this for another 10 of them total. 3, 4. Yeah, so for the last 2 months, I think, and I probably talked about this way too much already, but I think I was sharing with you guys that I was using the pressure cooker to cook my chicken, and then now someone recommended to use the air fryer, and it's so much better. You could actually taste what you put on your chicken, the seasoning, if you marinate it. Yeah, I think I was just a little bit discouraged to use it because I saw a recipe where there was some guy on YouTube had his chicken in the pressure cooker first, and then the other half of the cooking was in the air fryer, and that chicken came out really dry. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing this air dryer thing again. And with the air dryer alone now, yeah, it's magic. So, and it doesn't stink out my house as much as the pressure cooker. All right, very good. All right, we're gonna do some bicep curls, and we're gonna do these sitting down. Okay, so these are gonna be focused bicep curls. So when I say focus, we're really just focusing on it. We're not focusing on anything else. So I want to keep my elbow up against my thigh, and then I'm just gonna focus on bringing that weight up. And again, if the weight's really light, just control it on the way up, control it on the way down. And if you notice that your arm is sliding, maybe it's saying this here and it's sliding your leg, try to lock it in where it's not moving your leg. Good job, Debbie. I had to go to Costco yesterday and buy 10 pounds of oats to make my oatmeal. I think I've eaten more oatmeal in the last 2 months in my entire life. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Same with chicken. Okay. All the way down, make sure you get that full extension. I was listening to a talk show yesterday and they were talking about the Boston Marathon that's happening in about 2 weeks. And I'm gonna lie, for a second, it kind of sparked that interest in running again. And then I remember that, you know, I sat out a week before because I had an ingrown toenail. And I'm like, okay, like I'm okay with running. I forget how much, you know, you have to be careful with the running. So yeah, so I'm back to this trying to bulk up thing. Okay, so we just did arms, we did chest, we did shoulders. Now we're gonna do back. Okay, so the back one, we're gonna find a wall. Okay, we're gonna find a clean wall. Sorry, putting my face right on the screen. So get a clean wall here, up against it, elbows back. Make sure your butt is back up against the wall, your glutes are there. So elbows back of your hands are making contact, and then slide up and slide down. Make sure you're breathing. Shirts are getting too small for me. Oh. Make sure you pay attention. Make sure if your elbows come off the wall, reset. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Woo. All right. I think I needed that. That's a lift that only feels good when you're done. All right. Okay, let's set up our yoga mat. We're gonna do a little bit of core. if you want to grab your weight, we're going to go 45 seconds of D-ups. So pretty much, we're going to try to have our legs up. We have our weights on our hands, and we're trying to slide our weights up and down our shins, reaching for our toes, okay? So if it's too much of the weight, make sure you put the weight down and then just continue with your hands trying to reach for your toes. Okay, ready? Start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. See, I can't reach for my toes, but I can slide my hands up and down my shins. So 2 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right. Very good. Right, since we're already on the floor, it's convenient. We're gonna work on our glute right now. So we're gonna turn on our side. You guys know what time it is. It's Jane Fonda. If you wanna add a little bit more resistance, you could put that weight on top of your thigh. So you can hold it here with your leg, or hold it with your arm on your leg. Okay, we're gonna do, we've done 15 for some quite time. So we're gonna go for, let's go for 18 this time, okay? Ready? There you go. So, and make sure that foot doesn't come down all completely. All right. Nice. Ready? Continue. All right. So this next one, if you have a dumbbell, you have to get a little creative with this one, okay? So pretty much, I have a small dumbbell here. It's about 4 pounds. So this one, I'm gonna put it between my feet. Okay, so I'm almost, if you guys see me here holding it to my feet, see it? So, okay, I'm just gonna put it between my feet. I'm gonna lay down like a Superman, and I'm pretty much just lifting up and down. So it's gonna work like a hamstring curl, okay? So make sure it's safe and control it. And you're not raising it high enough that it's gonna land on your back. It shouldn't. But we're just gripping it with our inside of our arches and just controlling back and forth. Let's continue doing that. So make sure that is
My friend taught me this one. Hey, good job, Kathleen. You got it. Debbie, you got it. And then, all right, very good. So let's do about 15 of those. And of course, the heavier it gets, you'll need someone to assist you with this one. But like I said, this one should help. Because we don't do that many. I mean, we do a lot of body weight stuff. We do bridges. We do some RDLs. But this one, you switch it up a little bit. All right, once you're done, friends, what do you guys think? Good, bad? Okay, Debbie likes it. Kathleen likes it. Winnie likes it. Okay. I feel like every time we try something new, like the majority of the time it doesn't work out. So, all right. So, okay, I'm glad with that one. So, good. Okay. So, now we're going to go separate. So that's another one you guys could add to your little collection of lifts to do at home. Okay. So, next one we're going to do is going to be this is going to be pretty much, we did close stance squats yesterday. This time we're going to do sumo squats, okay? So wide stance, and we're going to squat down and up. You could have a dumbbell here on your chest if you like, or hanging a little bit lower. But we just want a wide stance, squat down, up, and my weight. I keep seeing this equipment that I'm intrigued by it. It's pretty much a boot. It almost looks like when you would put on rollerblades, how you would strap in, the shoes. So it's something like that that goes around your foot and your ankle, and underneath it, like where your arch is, there's a hook mechanism that attaches to dumbbells. So you could do leg extensions, leg curls, kind of like we just did, but without, but it's pretty secure. But it's also about $100, so that's why I'm not too invested into it. But yeah, people are getting creative with their equipment. All right, good. Okay, next one we're gonna do is just gonna be the calf walks. Okay, so we're gonna do all 4 of them. So you guys ready? So just walking on our toes pointing forward. Okay, so then. Toes up. All right, heel walks. All right, very good. All right, that's the first set. Little break. I'm gonna start with set number 2 right now. All right, next one we're gonna go with is gonna be the shoulder complex, okay? So this is where we do several different movements with the light dumbbells, okay? Or you could just grab one dumbbell actually. So I'm gonna go this dumbbell that I have here. And remember the movements are up and down, figure eights, steering wheels, rows, so rows, and then quick shoulder press, okay? So about 15 seconds for each one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. All right, figure eights. I think this is everyone's least favorite out of the 5. Steering wheels. Or crazy guy driving down the street. All right, rows, in and out. Quick. This one, rows, work out your back. Quick little warm up from the back. Shoulder press. Tracy Caveman. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Very good. All right. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do some triceps. Let's go ahead and grab the chair. We're gonna do some dips. I like dips because that's probably, even if you have some heavy dumbbells, you could probably get the most out of, for your triceps, out of this movement here. This is more, you could own a 30-pound dumbbell, but you're probably still gonna get a better workout just with the chair at home. So, okay, so let's go 12 to 15. Just remember, if your legs are closed, it's a little bit easier. If they're extended, it's a little bit more challenging. Okay. Ready? Okay, go. So all the way down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And make sure it doesn't bother your shoulders. So, all right, and if that was too much, you could try some tricep extensions too. So, good job, Kathleen. Good job, Debbie. Lenny. It's a good burn. Who has resistance bands? Anyone? Show of hands. Winnie. Okay, Winnie. David, do you have resistance bands? Okay. Yeah, so for this one, if you have resistance bands, I'll show you what we're gonna do. If you don't have them, then we're gonna go ahead and just do push-ups, okay? So if you don't have resistance bands, give me 15 push-ups. You could do them knee assisted. If you have a resistance band, too many resistance bands here. I just want to make sure that, you know, I ask you guys to buy equipment, and I feel bad if we never use it. So for you guys to have them, let's go ahead and grab them. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to have the bands here, make sure that there's good tension, and then we want to separate and then come back. Okay. If that feels too easy, you might want to grip a little bit closer on the band so you have more resistance. You're just going, okay. And I'm not gripping on the handles, I'm just gripping on the bands.
I just gave those to my son.
Debbie, I know, you're probably like, well, we never use them.
That's exactly it. I said, "Yeah, you need-" and he works out at home all the time. I said, oh, I have something for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I owe you some bands. Oh man, I feel bad. I know.
What'd you say, push-ups instead?
Push-ups, correct, yeah. Better than burpees. Yeah, and if that still feels too easy, then hold it here for a few seconds and relax. That's good. Oh man. So yeah, so that's pretty much simulating the opposite movement of the dumbbell flash that we do with the dumbbells. But this is working the opposite direction. So we'll just
So is your hand supposed to be like this? Or
so I
like,
would grip this way and then
Yes.
just extend. Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Winnie's getting a good pump. Get a good stretch. All right. Okay, back to core. Oh, actually, we didn't do back. Okay, we're gonna do bent over rows. So this one, or bent over reverse flies, long name. So this one we could do sitting down. So sitting here. So if you want to watch me first, we're pretty much going to bend over here. You see my dumbbells. I'm going to come out here. And notice I'm looking down the entire time. I don't want to be moving my neck around. That's probably a quick way to damage your neck or strain a muscle around your neck. Okay, so let's do about 12 to 15 of those. Ready? Okay, go. Good. That's for our back. Okay. All right, now we go down on the floor for our core. All right. And those bands, if you want to get some, by all means, if you feel like you're gonna use them a lot, I recommend getting the ones that are maybe a few bucks more. I had one of these bands snap on my back, so let's see if I could pull up the picture. It's from the image is from my phone, so maybe you can't tell so much, but can you see there? So
What is that? Your back?
yeah, one of the resistance bands snap, and you could kind of see the big old glare. You could see all of that. So yeah, it just snapped on my back, and
Oh, that's your injury. Okay.
yeah. So it was. I mean, Yeah, I'm not gonna say it felt good. And, you know, I didn't have to take any time off, but yeah, it was pretty swollen for a couple hours. So, all right, we're gonna go with flutter kicks. So flutter kicks, alternating scissor kicks. So up and down, and then switch over and under. Okay, you can have your head rested on your back on the floor. Ready? 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. So remember, our legs are just a few inches off the ground. For 2 more seconds. So this is using our lower abs since we're working with our legs. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Okay. Remember, we're going to go into single leg bridges, okay? So one leg comes up. So you have it here. Then lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, and drop, and repeat. We're doing 12 on each leg. Good. Once you're done, just catch your breath for a few seconds. All right. Other leg up. Ready? Okay, go. Very good. Okay. Next one we're going to do from the same position. We're going to finish off this set. We're going to do some heel raises. Okay, so we're going to stay on our toes, but we're going to lift our heels off the ground. So you see how I'm lifting them? So I'm already in this bridge position. I'm just going to lift my heels off the ground. Okay, it's going to activate our calf muscles. Okay, so I want you to do 15 to 20 of those, okay? So let's get on that bridge. And heels up, down, up, down. Just a small movement. Your hands could be off to the side. You know, feel it a little bit more if your heels are right underneath your knees. They're not far in front. Three, 2, 1, time. All right. Felt like that worked on my quads too as well. All right, we have one more set before we're done. Quick 1 minute break. Sweating. I'll start in 15 seconds. All right, so this one's we're gonna go. We'll keep it, it'll be a little fun, a little cardio in it. So we're gonna do lateral raises and front raises with this one. Okay. We're gonna go out, forward. Okay. So out and then forward. Look at the height that I'm keeping the dumbbells at. Okay, so I'm not going up here or up here, just going at shoulder height. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of each. Ready? So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that burn. 8, 9, 10. All right. Shake it out. Okay. All right, so that's our shoulder. Now we're gonna go with our chest. So now we're gonna do the dumbbell flies, not dumb, dumbbell flies. So on the yoga mat, we won't do push-ups because some of you guys did push-ups already. So we're gonna do with these, it's gonna be a fly, okay? So we're doing this with our dumbbells off to our side, okay? So here, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, okay? So we're gonna do 15 of those. Ready, okay, go. Squeeze, back down, squeeze, back down. Sure you guys are continuing. Check you guys' form and chat. Yeah, Milena's right on point. Says deltoids are right on fire. So, good job, Kathleen. Here you go, Debbie. Debbie, you're missing a dumbbell. I just noticed one. All right. As long as you don't have one buff arm compared to the other one. Good job, Winnie. All right. Yeah, if you guys want me to correct or check your form, just you can go live for a few seconds. So doesn't hurt. Okay, we're gonna do another floor one. So this is gonna, for the chest, this is gonna be a close grip chest press. So this time, I know we've done these presses here when our thumbs are facing each other, but this time we're gonna keep our elbows close to our body and then just press up, okay? While keeping the elbows close to our body, and our elbows are just going up and down. Okay, with the same dumbbells, it should look like this. Okay, working out our triceps a little bit. Ready? Okay, go. So again, 12 to 15. If it feels really light, give me 15 to 20. Next one, we're gonna roll on our back. Once you're ready, I'm sorry, on our chest. We're gonna do the Supermans for our back. All right, so again, chest and legs off the ground. Ready? Okay, up. And we're just holding it. So chest off the ground, knees off the ground. You go 45 seconds. Halfway there. Fifteen seconds. Chest up, chest up. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Whew. And from here, let's get in that quadruped position and let's bring our glutes back to our heels. We only have about 2 more. And we'll start with our cool down. Stretch out that back. Very good. And you guys are familiar with the next one, so we'll remain here in the quadruped position. Okay. And this one, we're gonna go with donkey kicks. Okay, so it's gonna go up, down. And try to keep your head looking down so we're not hurting our neck. We're gonna go 15 of these. 15 per leg. 30 total. Switch. But once you're ready, switch. Very good. Our last one, we're gonna go with this is gonna be a new one for our quad. So we're gonna do lunges, okay? So lunges, we're gonna do 8 on each side. If you want to add a little bit more resistance, you can have your dumbbells your side, and we're gonna go here, back, and if you just have one dumbbell, you can hold it in front of you. So 8 on each side. Go ahead. And try to get all the way down to where your thigh is 90 degrees or parallel with the floor. You can do 8 to 10 of these. Right. Ooh. All right, to finish off, And I said that was the last one. This one's not too bad. We're just gonna do bunny hops. Okay, so bunny hops, just like if we were jump roping, and do that for 30 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. Make sure you're on your toes, off your heels. 10 more seconds. It's not too bad. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, ladies. Good stuff. There's some water nearby. Driving this DMV appointment. All right. Left heel in, right leg back. And again, if you're leaning towards your knee, you might feel that on your glute a little bit more. If you're kneeling more by your ankle or your shin, you might feel it a little bit more on that inside thigh. Then anytime I run into any, I want to call them gadgets, but any tools, anything that can benefit your health or your strength or your fitness, I'll try to share. But yeah, those sandals, surprised I haven't spoken about them, but Switch before. I've been using those for a while. I like using those instead of walking around barefoot from the house, still a little bit of support. So I've gotten older and I'm trying to keep my place clean. I have indoor sandals and outdoor sandals. And when I was younger, I just had a shoe for everything. And now I understand why my mom would get upset. So, dirty floors all the time. All right, Hollywood. So bring that right leg over, left arm, pushing that right knee. Switch. All right, left heel in. Reach for that ankle, grab it with that right arm, and that left arm, bring it across your back. And let's reach for it. Make sure we're stretching our hamstring and our back on this one. Switch. All right. Feet together. Heels in. Drop those knees. cross them. Lean forward. Left heel in. Right leg back. Lean back. Remember tomorrow at 10, flexibility and mobility. So stretch out a little bit tomorrow. That's fun. We're gonna switch. Lean back. All right, and relax. Cool. All right, ladies, thanks again for joining me. Really appreciate it. We'll make sure that tomorrow we get some tweaks, some mobility and some balance work tomorrow as well. But other than that, any questions before we head out?